It is the last weekend of the English Premier League. Yes, and the champions are already known, Arsenal. But we're going to, in this preview show, we're going to look at those fighting for relegation and those fighting for the UEFA competition places. Right here, your girl Chikeze Pinchum and your sports goddess is Sports Fin, and I'm still here with my gang. Yes, the gang have
Sander touchline.
yeah, and
Rugged analyst.
yeah, that's how it goes. That's right. And yes, sit back, relax, subscribe, invite your friends. And I know that you're already having a strong time with us. Let's get straight into the talking points. Now, for the relegation battles, we have two teams, Western United and Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham Hotspur are just 1 or 2 points above Western United. And they play on Sunday. West Ham will be hosting Leeds United, while Tottenham Hotspur will be against Everton. What do you see happening in these games? Which of these teams do you think will go down to relegation at the end of the day?
Oh well, these are very tricky fixtures for me. I think it's going to be very technical on Sunday, but this is what I think. I think I will tip Tottenham to escape relegation over West Ham, and that is because, like I always say, banter aside, I love beautiful football. Okay, and Roberto De Zerbi is one person that can guarantee that. I am very certain Tottenham have learned from their mistakes. With that man in charge, as long as they escape this relegation, next season, get ready to see a beast of Tottenham being unveiled. So I think Tottenham will edge West Ham.
Now to you, these are two teams that are former European champions. West Ham United, Conference League winners last 2 seasons. Tottenham Hotspur, Europa League winners of last season. Now fighting relegation currently. What do you think happening? Which of these teams do you think will go down to relegation at the end of the day?
That will really show you how competitive the Premier League can actually be. Imagine Tottenham winning the Europa League last season and West Ham winning the Conference League last season, fighting for their, their life in relegation. Well, I feel Tottenham will actually go through, while West Ham will have to go for relegation. Although I would have said I wouldn't want Tottenham to advance because of what happened last season against Man U in the Europa League. You understand? But still, we really like to see much more from De Zerbi. Instead, he's really a good coach, and let's see Tottenham will actually go through. So that's it.
Okay, your prediction?
I'm seeing a possibility of Tottenham winning that game 2-1, while West Ham will end up with a 1-1 draw in their fixture. So Tottenham will go through.
Tottenham to go through for you.
Tottenham will go 2-0. Why West Ham? The draw, but I don't really know the score. Yeah.
Well, for me, my conspiracy is this. I think all Manchester United fans will want West Ham to go on relegation. Yes, they cut their hair after they stopped Man U from winning 5
Why would they cut their hair?
So yeah, gobbled out.
They
They cut out their stay in the Premier League by cutting their hair.
And if they are not careful, they will be the next Leicester. From Champions League to
The ones.
Moving on from there, we go to those fighting for European spots. And we're starting off with Conference League. Now, Chelsea versus Sunderland. Chelsea will make a visit to Sunderland on the last day. If Sunderland defeats Chelsea, they will take Chelsea's place in the Conference League position, which they occupy currently. But if Chelsea wins, they will lay a claim to the UEFA Europa League places. What do you see happening with the what do you think happening?
Well, if you see Sunderland this season, you will see that they have really good home form. You understand? So it's going to be very, very difficult for Chelsea to actually win Sunderland at home. Although anything can still happen. Is that, but for me, as a Manchester United fan, let Chelsea suffer the way we have suffered. And then be getting those Mondays match and everything, you understand? So it can be like that. So I just feel it's going to be a boring draw. It will be a boring draw. So,
boring draw.
Yes.
Boring draw. Now coming to you, rugged analyst. Chelsea Sunderland. Looking at what's going on with Chelsea, let's forget what we saw with Nottingham Forest. With the fact that Alonso's eye will be on these guys, would there be a turnaround? Considering the form Sunderland have had, will his eyes being on Chelsea bring a different bite to this side, playing to lay a claim in the UEFA Europa League places?
Here's what I think. I'm not sure it's going to be about Xabi Alonso. Yeah, he might have a little bite or spark of it with him in the stadium, but I don't think so. Chelsea. It's hard for me to pitch my tent towards Chelsea's side, considering how inconsistent and poor they have been this season. But the one thing I really appreciate about this Chelsea team, and I'm not just saying this current like Chelsea Football Club as a whole, is that when it comes to fighting for something, there is something I admire about this Chelsea thing. When it comes to fighting for something, that is when you will not see the lion in people like Enzo Fernandez, Moses Caicedo, giving in their A game. So, as difficult as it may look or sound, I think Chelsea is going to have a comfortable 2-0 win. Chelsea cannot afford to be playing Conference League again.
Okay.
They will fight for that Europa League, so it will be difficult, but Chelsea will win Sunderland.
Chelsea will lose. Sunderland will go to Conference League. Chelsea will have to stay at home. They should be landlords this time around. They should play Monday night football. They should be doing once in 2 weeks. They should stay. For me, I know you Chelsea fans are coming for me. No problem. But I go stay for us this time. But let us know what you think. Sunderland, Chelsea, who will make it to either of Europa or Conference League? Let us know. Moving on, we'll go to those fighting for the Europa League properly. Bournemouth have secured a place in Europa League. We have Brighton fighting for that spot to cover up. Chelsea are behind them also looking to get it. Brentford also are in the mix. Brentford will be facing Liverpool on Sunday. Brighton, Manchester United. What do you see happening? Can Brighton dethrone, or can Brentford dethrone Brighton? Or can Brighton cause Liverpool to slip down furthermore into 6th place and helping Bournemouth go to the Champions League?
I know why some of us are thinking that Brighton might edge it, because Manchester United are not really in for this one. Champions League football have been secured, 3rd place have been secured. But I still believe that Michael Carrick will not be doing an overhauling rotation in this game, because Bruno Fernandes' quest to break the record is still in for it. And the kind of lineup is going to field will determine whether that guy will stand a chance to break that record or not. So I still see Brighton struggling to get anything in that game, therefore giving Brentford the opportunity to secure the Europa League spot. So if I want to drive through the prediction, I will give it 2-1 win Manchester United against Brentford.
2-1 win Manchester United against Brentford. And for you, Brighton, Manchester United. Again, Liverpool at home hosting Brentford. These two fixtures separately have a huge say on who goes to the Champions League and who makes it to the Europa League. What do you see happening?
First of all, I have to talk about the Liverpool game. Liverpool versus the Brentford game. That game, anything can really happen. You understand? Because Brentford, like I've said, they are actually used to causing major upsets. Yes, and we all know that Anfield is not like how it was before when Jurgen Klopp was there. So I just feel that game will possibly end in a draw.
Okay.
Whereas the Manchester United game against Brighton, trust me, that game, I don't think Manchester United will lose that game. Because Manchester United, they are very, very good at the last game of the season.
Yeah.
Period. So that game, Manchester United will head through in 2 goals difference, which is Manchester United 3-1 for Manchester United.
Then moving on from there, finally, let's come home. Our very own, the NPFL, Nigerian Premier Football League, one of the toughest in the world. The fight between who wins. Rangers away from home in Lagos, Rivers United at home at the Semaka Stadium. You will be crowned on the day.
So look at me. Thou art worthy. Thou art worthy, O Lord. Worthy, O Lord, to receive glory, honor, and I want to sing holy, 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 holy. Enugu Rangers is another child. But on a very serious note, it's going to be a very dramatic one. Last day in the Nigerian Premier League are not for the weak.
I'm telling you.
It's going to be there. The thing is, My heart is telling me, for the love I have for our darling Enugu Rangers, my heart is telling me Rangers. My head is telling me Rivers United.
It's Rivers United. It's
Please.
Rivers United.
Now, on a very serious note, it's going to be a very difficult one. Okay. Last day in the Nigerian Premier League, I usually I know that Rivers United are going to beat Nasarawa United at home. Our prayers and hope now is that the Flying Antelope will be able to put up a good fight and spring up a surprise. Like you said, whether it is 0.5, whether it is 1-0, let's just get the 3 points and bring the trophy home and make it 9/9. Because another thing, Enyimba, they carry shoulder, wearing the we are the ninth. We are. But Enugu Rangers 1-0 win. I don't care what the person says. 1-0. We are bringing it home. Let's
go. Joy Shanufu. Joe. I beg now. See, Enugu Rangers, whatever thing you are going to do.
I didn't say you was going to.
No.
Yeah,
beg them. You understand?
Make a man overnight.
You understand?
Because not only Enyimba, they carry form Jagaba for where we did. Let's make it. Bring it home, people. Let's make it.
Just bring it home for us. We need that victory. 2-0 win. Just precise.
I'm an Enugu Ranger fan. It's my home, right? I'm here in Enugu. It's my home. It will be a joy for me to celebrate with you people. But I'm divided because I'm Rivers born. So whoever the cap fits, let him wear
it. Enugu Rangers.
I wish you both the two teams the best. Rivers United win, Enugu Rangers if you can win, draw, whichever. And that's how we call it a wrap for the weekend review. And we will see you again, or preview rather. And we will see you again and again and again when we dive into all that happened, because the season has ended or will be ending officially on Sunday. And then we'll bring you lots of things. The World Cup is there, transfer and all, everything. Don't worry. We have full package for you. So stick with us. Subscribe, like, comment. Until we see you again, have a beautiful weekend.